Between two sides, it's a tug of war. You're going this way or you're going this way. It's offense or defense. It's not one versus two. It's two. One between two, which is three. One between two, which is three. We have two teams, an offense and a defense. We have two teams, an offense and a defense. On each side of the field, the coach stands in between. He tells his offense what to do. He tells his defense what to do. They're one-on-one, separated by the ball, separated by the ball and the referee in between. 5-5-5. But I want to see everybody show up. I want to see all the number ones. Okay? So here's two teams. Each team has an offense and a defense. There we go. One team versus the other team. One team versus the other team. One of the two is on the field. One of the two is on the field. One of the two is on the field. Regardless of who is on the field, it will stand for the I, the one who holds the ball, who goes for the touchdown through the pass. This side of the pass or that side of pass. This side of the team or that team. This team, that team, offense or defense. Offense and defense. Specialty teams on the sideline. Specialty teams includes the coach. But the reality is, this is what's going on. The operator is in the 5 position. This is the operator in the 5 positions. Shows one to the corner, one to the corner. Grid, one to the corner. Grid, one to the corner. Grid, one to the corner, and one in the center. 5 owns 4 and 4 spaces. 4 and 4 is 8 and 5 is 13. 1 and 3 is 4. 5 and 2 is 7. 5 and 2 is 7. 5 and 2 is 7. 7, 7, 7, 7. 28 makes the cycle. You don't have to believe me. Let's just do a little bit of art. Why we go side to side, how we go side to side. So therefore, since we had to do what 5 owned, right? This is actually what 5 owns. 5 owns this once, and then it has to own it again to get back. This is one side. If you look at the grilling, do you see this grilling over here, how it's made? It's one side. This becomes one pliable piece. They put 2 pieces together to create the next piece. But until you move this piece in, you have nothing. You need the piece until the extended piece, until the next piece meets. The second thing is this piece over here is extended. It's 2 parts long. 1 part, 2 parts long. These should all be extended exactly like this is the way they're made. That way you have an in-between. 2, 2, 2. That makes it equal. Do you follow what I'm trying to say? And at the same time, when does it start? You need A to B to C. If you do not get to C, okay, you cannot go back to A, because A plus B equals C. C minus B equals A. But B minus A equals A. You never got to C. You never got out to C. You never got out to C. You never got out to C. 1 never got out to C. 1 never got out to C. But when 1 met 1, below or in between, on the first marker of chopsticks, this is when your chin marks off this A position. For the reality in the B letter and what can be done through my own vision, but this is not it. Just to understand that C is 1 and 2. If C is 1 and 2, the opposite of that is 11. There is only one possibility on this dice to get 11. It's 6 and 5. There's only one possibility to get this. It's 1 and 2. It creates 77 and 11. This creates 2. This creates 5. 5 times 2 is 10. 07 B52. Earth Man 6. 3 and 3 on two sides, offense, defense, and the decision. The score, everything else. You have two decisions to make. We need three categories because after you choose the decision, all the thinking, you have to think. In decision number one, you thought the negative and the positive of the situation, of one situation, and then you had to decide, you had to balance it out. You had to do that work. One made the decision of two. One and two came up with one decision. 1, 2, 1. 5 and 2 is 1007, which becomes 1 and 15, or 1, 2, 15, equaling to 120. Now, I'm not going to get on with this. This will equal to 1, 2, 6. Let's not go on with this. I'm not going to get on. 1, 2 again comes back to this number over here. What is 15? When you get 0 before a number, B equals 0, 2 equals 8. In fact, ABC, ABC, A equals G, B equals B equals H, C equals I. 7, 8, 9. 1, 7, 2, 8, 3, 9. The sky, the cycle, and the queen. The tail and the head. Why it says this, I don't know. What are these numbers? 7 times 7 is 49. How do we balance 7 times 7, 49? It's very simple. Over here in the center, it's 2. It's half, and it's half. B52. Since you have 2 here, you will have 49% on this side and 49% on this side. Plus 2 equals to 100%. 7 times 7 equals to 49. 7 times 7 equals 49. 2 times 7, 2 times 7, 7 plus 7 equals 14, equals 14, equals 49. This becomes 360 degrees of the cube. 1 inside 4, 360 degrees around this one, right over here. The white ghost, 4 times, or the black, around 1, 720 in 1 cube. The inner clock and the outer clock. 14, 7 plus 2 equals 9. 9 plus 14 equals number 23. W, letter I, letter N. Win, add me in. Add me in, win. Number 23. 09 makes this 83, and add me into the church of creation of the Saturn Christ. 3 times 8, 24. 3 plus 8, 11 equals 53. The initials STN for Saturn, Satan, and all 53 electric company equals to 15, and 8 equals to the second, 23 and 23. One with 3 and 5, and the other one coming with 2 and 7. One coming in 9 and 14, one coming in 8 and 15. Pi, 14 and 15 inside the high sky of 8 and 9. 8 minus 1, 9 minus 2. AB, made high. AB 1 and 2 is L. Elite. A and B, Abitibi, if you want to go there. We're not going to go there. It is U, Elu, or elect, or a Hebrew month. Elu. L, 1221, high, elected. Inside 53 and 27 together. This makes 29 and 17, 17 and 29, which is the Q letter, and 29 would be 27, 28, 29, C, QC. And this is what I thought. I just said Abitibi. Now I see QC. It says the tail is in this place right over here. That Saturn project or whatever it is, it's right over here. It's water, my friends. It's all about the water. All about the water, energy. All these numbers, what I showed you here is the balance. Now, what do I need to get 50%? I need I need 50%, half of 2, 50% of 2, in order for this to be 50. But this would be 50, and this would be 1, and this would be 49. 49 and 1 is 50. 49 and 1 is 50. 40, this would be now, this one would get half. This one would be 50 plus 1 is 51. This one would be 49 plus 1 is 50. 52 is Earth. 51 is Mars. The balance of 49, 49. 50%. Number 5 that goes in the middle. Number 5 that goes in the middle, right? This area, it's actually an area space that's void. It's a void space, right? There's just maybe a pylon, a meeting spot right here, a little pylon over here. And everybody ties up to it. Everybody ties up to it. And every house that ties up to it has another 3. This will have another 3 around it. Here, 3. This will have 3. This will have 3. This will have 3. You'll have 3, 6, 9, 12. And then in between over here will be 3. 15, 18, 21. There will be 24 spaces that will surround the center 5-hole. There will be 24 spaces. Now I'm going to count that again. There's going to be 24 spaces. Here I mark 2. Okay. In this one, I should be marking 3. If I mark 3, I need a center space. 5 must count for this. If it's 3, 5 must count for this. 3 over here. And then I need 3 over here is 6. Okay. Then I need 1 over here is 7. And 1 over here is 8. 3, 1, 3, 1. What is the number I put over here? 5. Saturn cycle, 74, 71. 33 times 47. 8, 11, 1 and 1 is 2. 5, 6, 7. 7 and 2 equals the number 23 plays in the middle. W. See the W here and the W here? That is the letter D. I'm not going to get into the whole MISA right now, but what I wanted to show is this one over here. See, I would have 1 here, and 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 1 here, 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 here. Now, how many do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20. I have 25 here. I made a mistake. It wasn't 24. I have 25. These corners, in order to meet up, okay, they meet all like this, right? In Monopoly, they meet as double corners, counting for twice. Anyways, I shouldn't be getting into there. Just trying to say that in order for this one to survive in the center, these each come in as groups. This is a group all on its own. It takes up this corner over here. And this one comes in and takes up this corner over here. And this one itself has its own group. Every one comes with 3. Every single one of these comes with 3. And then we have the gap again in between here. So we have the gap at 3. So 4 corners equals 12. And then there are 12 gaps in between. But the gaps are above and below. Above and below. Those are the gaps. 1, 2, 2 in the center, running with the center pin. 2 high for on the ground and in the sky at the same time. This is life. This is life on the cross. You're going this way, coming in this way. Now, this cube over here would make up a whole cube here. See, one area. That's 3 areas. And then this on this side, that's 3 areas. So this is 3 areas and 3 areas, 6. 3 areas, 3 areas, 6. 3 areas, 3 areas, 6. 3 areas, 3 areas, 6. That is 24 on the corners. And then I'd need 3, 6, 9, 12, 24 on the inside. I have 48. That's how I create this cube. It's off of this cube. Do you follow what I'm saying? I hope I explained it properly. It all has to do with when you find these lines, you have, let me show you again, you automatically have 3 lines, right? Then when you come to the corner, you automatically have 3 lines. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now, that's 6, that's 24. But we must also fill in this corner over here. This corner must link this corner. We must link these two corners together. This is an area space we use. We use this area space to link 1, 2, 3, and to link 1, 2, 3. 3 and 3 is 6. And what did it take to do it? 1, 2, 3. It took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to ensure 5. 5 by 5 is 25, just in one quarter. 4 corners equals 100. The reality of this, what I'm trying to show, reality is when you turn a corner on the street like this, that is the measured corner, but you have the vehicle size. So the vehicle size must be, okay, twice the distance of the size of the vehicle, riding in the size of what Monopoly would be. Monopoly would show you this. Monopoly would show you 2 squares and 2 squares. In all actuality, there's another 4 squares over here. So to do these two properties at a corner, I need 8 squares. 4 corners, I need 32 squares in order to operate this situation. In which one corner I cannot. I only have 3 corners because the other one I go to jail. Raphael 7286 in a constellation, and understanding that 1 and 7 and 2 and 9, okay, is B9, 2 worlds, okay, face to face, 2 worlds. 4 and the 3 and the 2 and the 5 are lying on its side. 2, 3, 4, 5, those are the worlds together. 1 and 6 is up and down. Those are the 2 worlds. And 9, 1 world to 7 is the 6 and 1 is the only 7. That is a parasite. This equals to 12, which equals to L, and this equals to the bi. It means the 2 worlds of her, Labai. 29 equals to 46. 10 plus 11 plus 12 plus 13. Jack, Queen, King. 12, 20, 10, 46 plus 6, 0 for 6 equals 52. The B and E world again. These cards, 10, 11, 12, 13, 1, 2, 3, 4 cards, they will up total to amount of 46. When you count 1 to 9, it equals to 45. 1 to 9 equals to an average. 1 to 9, 1 to 9 equals to 45 is an average of 5. 10 to 13, in which 13 is actually 4 and 1, just like we began, 1 inside 4 across from the light of 6 inside, which is east-west on your telephone, inside the light, 45 degree, 90 degree after on the angle of time. We were doing now 10 to 13. When you add up 10 to 13, it equals to a total of 46. There are 4 cards, 4 by 9, 4 by 10, 4 by 11, 4 by 11, 4 by 11, 4 times 11, and 4 times 0.5, 115. K, E, 1 and 1 is 2, 2 and 5, 25th letter. Y, the key is B52. Earth, the key is in Earth. Saturn has the key in Earth. Now, Earth is another word. The E in the A world, the E in the A world, where the E has the A world in it. The E plays the A inside of I. It's E and I equals to 14N equals to 28, which is a cycle of 7 by 4, which equals to 11 and 29 equals to 39. Sky, 14 and 39, 14 and N is 14 again is 28, 39, 28. Einstein sky. Einstein sky. The sky was made up, right? What is an Einstein sky? Who made the theory of the Big Bang? Who made an Einstein sky? What's an Einstein sky? Hiroshima, what is it about? What is it actually trying to say? To each the sky shines in its own. We run the cycle of 1, 28, 2 and 8. If you want to know what 2 and 8 cycle is when 1 for the first time goes to number 2. Means 1 leaves its home and it goes here or here. For the first time it leaves its home, it has not done 8 positions, There are 8 positions to carry it on to the next 2. 28 is that cycle. 2 and 8, B and A reversed. This is AB, this is BA. Piano at the 7th gate, the 8th key. 1 and 2. Raphael, 7286, and a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching.